Set up.
We're here at the brand new Regency Athletic Complex, the home of Metro State tennis, Metro State softball, baseball, and Metro State's men and women's soccer. Welcome to a brand new edition of the Roadrunner Review, the 30-minute magazine show that features Metro State sports and highlights from the past month. I'm Myles Potter, alongside is Davy Burke.
Thanks, Myles. And we're so excited to be here at midfield on this brand new turf here at the soccer field at the Regency Athletic Complex. And coming up on this edition of the show, we got you all the highlights as both our men and women's soccer teams hit this very pitch. Our volleyball team's in the thick of things as they're battling for the top spot in the RMAC. And of course, who doesn't love Roadrunner basketball? As we'll get you prepared for both the men and women as they prepare for the 2014-2015 season.
Davey, I know I love basketball season. I'm so excited for them to tip off. But first, let's throw it over to Lennox Williams for your news. Lennox, where are you at?
Thanks, guys. This is a gorgeous complex, and we hope to have those baseball and the softball field done before spring season begins. Time for some Roadrunner news, as we'll start with some softball news. Softball news? We're not even in softball season yet. Well, it looked like Chelsea Blue is making some news from the classroom. The senior first baseman was named National Fast Pitch Coaches Association All-American Scholar Athlete in October. Brew is tearing it up in her biology major, sporting an impressive 3.64 grade point average. Our fearless leader, Joan McDermott, also made some news this past month. Metro State's athletic director began her one-year term as president of the National Association of Collegiate Women Athletics Administrators. The NACWA is the premier leadership organization dedicated to empowering, developing, advancing the success of women in the profession. Congratulations to Chelsea and Joan for their incredible efforts this past month, and we wish them all the best going forward. Back to you guys, and I'm excited to see if Mitch McCurran can lead the men's basketball team back to the promised land.
Porter will inbound it here for the Roadrunner season. Porter gets it all the way out to McCarran. McCarran, turnaround jumper, no good. And that's it. Hell of a look there from Mitch McCarran, but the Roadrunner season has come to a close.
Coming up short 2 years in a row hurts, but one thing that this team has is the experience to make another deep run with 9 returners from last year's team.
Experience is a big thing. We have a lot of guys that have been there over the past 2-3 years, and I think all the practice we've been doing and all the game situations from last year are really going to play a big factor in how we go this year.
One player that's not going to be around this year is Brandon Jefferson. As a 4-year starter, Jefferson was the heart and soul of this Metro State team.
BJ was great from an experience point of view as well. He'd played with a bunch of guys, and he knew what we had to do here. He knew what was required to win, and so that's kind of our job as seniors, guide the new guys.
With a talented recruiting class with likes of Bunama Kita and DeAndre Dunklin, shows us that Coach Clark is all in once again.
Just consistency. They have to understand what the expectations are when they come to practice every day, because it's not going to change. So we're just going after consistency. They have to have that reference point of what it's like to come in and bring your best effort.
Being the class of the RMAC the last few years, the target continues to grow. Despite the tough competition, Coach Clark is focused on his team.
Well, it's about Metro State. You don't get wrapped up into the Springs and the other teams in the league, because we can't control what they're doing. What we can control is how we work every single day. So our preparation started the minute we lost to Central Missouri, in terms of guys getting back into the gym, in terms of the off season, in terms of the summer. So it's not like all of a sudden we're getting close to RMAC. I mean, we've been preparing since the moment that we lost our last game.
For the Roadrunner Review, I'm Myles Potter.
The women's basketball team battled through an injury-plagued season where they still reached 12 conference wins and earned a spot in the RMAC tournament. But the 2014-2015 Roadrunners won't look anything like last year's team, with 10 new faces donning the red and blue.
It's been really great, and it's a huge transition. It's been challenging because I have to find myself having to slow down and realizing that there is nobody with more than 1 year experience in the program.
Got to start off just like fresh with a new team. We've all been bonding, and it's just coming in together.
With the new breed running up and down the floor, it will take some time to teach those new players how to play Roadrunner basketball.
we're going to defend and rebound, and we've got to get that in, and the work ethic and then the team play. So those are the things right now, the main things.
Denny Jacobs is the lone returning senior from last year's squad, and she knows she'll be heavily relied upon to get the newcomers up to speed on the Metro State system.
Working on myself, like being a leader, I really wanted to step up and do my part and help the younger girls so that they can have a productive future as well.
She's a natural scorer, but we're also looking for, she's not a big talker, looking for her to communicate and talk more and lead. So we're putting a lot on our sole lone senior, but I think she's up to the challenge.
Raquel Torres is one of those fresh faces who hails from City College in San Francisco. While the junior is still adjusting to the Roadrunner way, it'll be her leadership that will help the team start racking up wins.
It's very important that I bring the college experience that I've had here to Metro. A lot of the things aren't brand new. I've heard it before, so it's easier for me to help out the younger girls.
While rebuilding is a word that no coach likes to use, Coach Javi and her squad feels that the learning curve will be quick and the team will transform into a conference contender by season's end.
I would just like to see what the potential where this team can go when the light bulb goes off.
Myles, like we said, a lot of transition on this team, but Janine Payne, Denny Jacobs, they're going to be the cornerstones for the team.
Absolutely. And you know what, Coach Javi, I have full trust in her.
Oh yeah, she's done a great job. She's going to keep up the good work.
Yeah. Well, basketball season is right around the corner and is about to tip off. The men's season tips off on November 14th against Rogers State. And the women's also kick off their new campaign at home against Southern Oregon on November 7th. And we will have all those highlights for you on the next Roadrunner review. Stay tuned. Still on the show. Head coach Debbie Hendricks and her band of Merry Mates have been taking down Armac foes left and right, but still have their biggest foe ahead of them as the ridiculous Rangers are on the schedule twice. But coming up next, women's soccer can't be beat. Don't believe us? Come back and see as their opponents take their best shot at taking down the Roadrunners.
Getting down to crunch time here on the Roadrunner review, and we still have plenty to get through. Basketball, baseball, softball, everything's coming up.
Softball in the RMAC championship. Aubrey Mall had a great
We got to get someone else in here. He's got to have ice in his veins to get through this highlight. BJ, you're in.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, softball's had an amazing year so far. I mean, they have Aubrey Mall as the starting pitcher. I mean, they have Clutch. I mean, they got a lot of great hitters. I mean, so I think they're going to make a great run this year.
I'm Carissa Price, senior forward for the Metro State women's soccer team.
Price 10 yards out, sends a shot in over the keeper for the goal. A beautiful goal. Carissa Price, her first goal, gives Metro the 3-1 lead.
You're watching the Roadrunner review. Get rowdy.
I'm Marie Ipock, senior midfielder for the Metro State women's soccer team.
Foot on it, Ipock. Some room, sends it, and the goal. Marie Ipock has tied this game. She's already got an assist. Now she adds a goal.
And you're watching the Roadrunner review. Get rowdy.
The Roadrunner Review would like to thank its sponsors, Jason's Deli. Real food is fresh, higher quality, more flavorful, less processed, and naturally better tasting. Get real food at any Jason's Deli location. And the Boulder Broker Inn, a proud partner and preferred hotel for Metro State Athletics.
We're back here at the Regency Athletic Complex where your number 19 women's soccer team finished off the month of September on a 6-game unbeaten streak and looking to stay atop the RMAC standing with the month of October just ahead. Metro kicked off the month of October with a home match against Colorado Christian. CCU on the attack. Rachel Barburovich fires the shot. It goes through the hands of Brianna Flores, but it's snagged before it crosses the line. Metro looking to break the scoreless tie. Abby Rolfe finds Carissa Price flying towards the net. Crash tries and chips it in, but rolls just wide of the post. Second half, and Mackenzie Reiber from the top of the box. She rips it and gets all post. Is there anyone better than Abby Rolfe from the corner? She finds the head of Price, who gets it in over the goalkeeper for her 4th goal of the season and the lead 1-0. Just 6 minutes later, Carly Nelson beats her defender, strikes it past the keep for her first netter of the season. Roadrunners blank the Cougars 2-0 at home.
5 days later, and Regis University came to the campus looking to take a share of the conference lead with Metro if they could pull off the upset. But Chris Price had other thoughts. First half, Hagenlock off the bounce serves it into the box, and Price catches the keep running the wrong way, and she easily puts her team up 1-0. Into the second frame, and it's Price on the loose. She beats one defender, 2 defenders, and this defender decides to stay back, and boy does she pay for it. The senior blasts a shot on the helpless keep, and it's 2-0 Roadrunners. And how about one more for the hat trick? Rolfe on the corner, the keeper goes left, Price goes right with the header. Runners roll to the 4-0 win to stay on top of the RMAC.
Wow, Davy, it's amazing how deep this women's soccer team really is. From Carissa Price, Noe Polanco, Jordan Post, Cassie Fisher, the RMAC better take notice.
Yeah, there's so many fantastic players out there, and they're rolling right now through the RMAC. It's a great time to be a Roadrunner fan, and I wish we could get out there.
Okay, you two are up. No, not you guys. I need Crash and Jordan.
Maybe next time, guys.
Maybe Coach is saving us for overtime.
Or maybe Coach is saving us from major embarrassment. Next up for the Roadrunners is Fort Lewis, who's in desperate need of a win. After 3 straight wins on the road, our now 8th-ranked Roadrunners hosted Fort Lewis College under the lights. We fast forward to the second half. Price tracking down the loose ball, and she's tripped in the box, which is a big no-no in the soccer world. Rolfe is 2 from 2 from the spot this year as she makes it 3 for 3 and gives her team the 1-0 lead. Brandy Farley, now dancing around the defender, finds an opening, centers it, and it ends up at the feet of Nelson, who is there to tip it in for her 3rd goal of the season and the 2-0 lead. Fort Lewis on the charge. Anna Moran gets kicked down in the box. And what did I say about penalties in the box? It's a big no-no. Alicia Sanchez goes left. Sam McCurley goes right, and the Skyhawks are just 1 goal back. Final minute of the game, flip throw into the box, but McCurley is right there to stop it. MSU holds on to the win, 2-1. Well, Davey, you think we're really getting saved for overtime?
You know, I've seen us move out there. I think she was going to put us in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's nothing more exciting than our women's soccer team that's gearing up for the postseason. And we've seen this team get so hyped for a championship that's on the line.
That's right, Myles. The postseason is right around the corner for Coach Peach's squad. And remember to check out GoMetroState.com for all the highlights from both the RMAC and NCAA tournaments. And we'll have all the highlights on next month's show, of course.
And speaking of playoff tournament, our volleyball team is their sights set on repeating as conference tournament champions.
Are you a college student that needs a place to live? Are you still living with your parents and want your own space? The Regency Student Housing is perfect for you. The community offers many amenities such as a fitness center, 2 basketball courts, big screen amphitheater, all-you-can-eat dining hall, bowling alley, arcade, free parking, and a shuttle to and from the Auraria campus. For more information, please call 303-477-1950 or visit our website at regencystudenthousing.com.
Metropolitan State University of Denver nurtures student aspiration and empowers lifelong success through personal attention and professional experience in an inclusive environment. Located in the heart of downtown Denver, the university offers broad access to a transformative undergraduate and graduate education on Colorado's most diverse college campus. And as a gateway to opportunity, MSU Denver advances the intellectual, social, cultural, and economic well-being of Denver and beyond.
The Roadrunner Review is brought to you by its proud sponsors, Panorama Orthopedics and Spine Center. From sports injuries to spine injuries to total joints for arthritis, they are in your neighborhood caring for your injuries. Located at 3 convenient locations, Golden, Littleton, and Thornton.
Thanks for coming back as we turn our attention to our volleyball team, who has exploded out of the gate in the conference play. In fact, their 6-0 start is their best since 2002.
Yeah, Myles, and remember what that team did in 2002. They won both the RMAC tournament and the RMAC championship, so definitely a sign of great things for this team.
Absolutely. Coach Henderson and her 22-ranked squad are looking to keep the good times rolling against Colorado Christian at the Area Event Center. But the Cougars had upset on their mind. Allie Weber pounds it out the kills to lead CCU to the 25-22 first set win. Metro bounced back in the second set. Sophomore sensation Michaela Smith drills the kill into the Cougars' defense. Smith had a career-high night with 19 kills. And Metro takes set number 2. Kylie Pierce records a team-high 15 kills and puts her team up 2-1. Into the fourth set we go. Kylie Hahn gets the deflection. She recorded 10 kills and 10 digs for the double-double. Time for fifth set action. Taylor Sturms with the kill, but no, Savannah Garcia's all over it. Hahn finds the empty spot on the floor. Metro State pulls off the thrilling win over the Cougars.
It was then up the road to Regis as they looked to snap a 6-game losing streak to the Rangers. 2 of those losses were in the NCAA regionals. First set belonged to the red and blue. Kylie Hoagland absolutely crushes this kill through the defense, leading her team to an impressive .409 hitting percentage and the 25-13 first set win. Regis's Katie Bro was phenomenal for the Rangers, pounding out 21 kills in the match. The Rangers grabbed the second set 25-22. Brandy Torr handed out 42 assists, but she gets the dump here for the early third set lead. And it would be Julia Dorsey who would finish the third set with the solo block. Metro took the fourth set as well to get the Rangers' monkey off their back.
Davy, did you know Metro State leads the RMAC in hitting percentage?
I know that, Miles.
Well, I'm going to show you how they did it by hosting UC Colorado Springs. First set, Lauren Quijano stopped the tape. You can see the defender waiting for the thunderous shot from the senior. But Quijano just taps it into the open area for her 13th kill. Metro hits so well because of the setting by Torr. Here she is putting the ball in the perfect spot for Abby Nolan. And when that ball is placed in the right spot, powerful kills are hard for the defense to stop. Stop the tape again. There are plenty of open spots on the floor, as you can see. Dorsey decides to go left, back corner. Metro hits a .317 for the match and sweeps UCCS through to 12-1 in the RMAC.
Time for round 2. The Rangers moseyed on over to the Aurora Event Center with revenge on their mind. It was senior day for 5 Roadrunners: Julia Dorsey, Kylie Hoagland, Betty Van Lith, Lauren Quijano, and Savannah Garcia all celebrate their time here at Metro State. But time to put those emotions on the shelf for a barn burner. Summer Gregor goes opposite court to help her team grab the first set. Regis responds. Mary Schroeder sends the kill off the diving Gregor. The Rangers take set 2. Both teams would notch a set in the next 2, and it's 5th set time. So when the chips are down, who do you go to? Your senior leader, of course. Quijano comes through with 3 kills, and the Runners sweep the season series with the Rangers.
Yeah, Davey, our volleyball team 13-1 right now. That's great.
Oh man, Lauren Quijano, she's playing out of this world.
Absolutely. And the Roadrunners only have 2 weeks left to go before the RMAC tournament begins. So make sure you keep up to date on all the volleyball news at GoMetroState.com. And we'll, of course, have highlights of the postseason on our next show, as our nationally ranked men's soccer team is up next on the Roadrunner Review.
Some students come to Metropolitan State University of Denver to find their future. Others look to sharpen their current skills. In the case of David Thibodeau, it was both. Our faculty helped fuel his entrepreneurial spirit while encouraging him to pursue his personal passions. These 2 talents came together in Ska Brewing Company, which he co-founded in 1998 in Durango, and is considered one of the top up-and-coming Colorado companies.
I'm Brandy Farley, senior forward for Metro State Women's Soccer.
Ball gets centered into the box, header and into the net. Brandy Farley, and that'll be the hat trick. What a day for Brandy Farley.
And you're watching Roadrunner Review. Get rowdy.
Welcome back to the Roadrunner Review. We're still here at the home pitch of our men's and women's soccer team. And speaking of our men's team, they began the season red hot, skyrocketing in the nation poll, reaching as high as number 8 in the nation.
Yeah, the team started 6-0, but Coach Ken Parsons and his squad dropped back-to-back games on the road in Pueblo and Grand Junction. They look to get back on the winning track against another tough RMAC opponent, Colorado School of Mines. The Roadrunners hope to snap that 2-game losing streak to the Orediggers at home. But when was the last time Metro defeated Mines? Time for a flashback as we go all the way back to 2011 when Scott Grody got the scoring going in Golden. Then Andrew Mejia blasted the shot from way out to secure the 3-1 win over the Diggers. Back to the present time, and Mines with a great chance. The ball gets thrown into the box, it's headed twice, then a third header deflects the ball into the back of the net for the 1-0 lead. Or is it? The side official says offside, and it remains scoreless. Second half, Pierce Galan with some space. He looks into the box for Josh Belfridge, who heads the ball toward the net, but it's high. Metro only had 3 shots on goal the whole game. They only needed 1 to go through. Nolan Barth on the move. He finds the foot of Jeff Gillis, who picks his spot, fires, and goes top shelf with the rocket. It's Gillis' first goal of the season. No better time than the present against the tough Digger team. With just 2 minutes to go, Mines has a free kick chance from just outside the box. Joe Haynes takes the chance, but it's deflected, and the Roadrunners hold on for the 1-0 victory at home.
First time since 2011, you guys beat Colorado Mines. Just some of your thoughts coming out with the win today.
Okay, I didn't realize that. Always a hard-fought game, obviously, with Mines, and luckily we defended that last set piece there with 1 minute and 13 seconds left, because I can't count the number of times that we've been burned like that with Mines in the past. So just fortunate to get through the end of it, but always a hard-fought game, and team that I think they're probably one game better than us, I think, in the RMAC at this point. So this was going to require us to result today was going to require us to keep pace, with the rest of the pack, So it was a good result. Guys responded well, I thought, to two-way losses back at home and getting the win back at home.
If you like goals, well, I got the game for you. Number one comes from a great pass from Akira Oropeza to Jeff Gillis, who goes 1v1 with the keep. And the sophomore goes back post for the second goal of the season. Gillis is causing chaos in the box. The keep can't handle the ball, and Arugula comes flying into net number 2 of the game. Belfridge, flying on the break, goes one touch past the keep for number 3. Belfridge on the centering pass to Arugula, who won't miss from there. As the words of Julius Thomas, this is just too easy. Metro scores a season-high 5 goals in a 5-1 win.
That win set up an important game with Fort Lewis College, as both teams are vying for top spots in the conference tournament. It's a 1-1 game, and Metro goalkeeper James Tanner is a man possessed, making key save after key save to keep this game tied. The sophomore would finish the game with 8 saves, keeping those Skyhawks at bay. We head to overtime, and just 2 minutes in, Elliot Prost finds Luke Lawrence, who beats James Tanner to send Metro to the 2-1 defeat. It places the Runners in a 4-way tie for 3rd place in the RMAC. Myles, I know that they dropped those games, but I'm sure with Danny Arugula, Josh Belfridge, Coach Parsons to get this team on track in no time.
Absolutely. Only 1 week left in the regular season. Our men's soccer team has Regis, the red-hot Colorado Mesa, to finish things out. So stay tuned at GoMetroState.com to keep the men's soccer team as well as their highlights for the end of the regular season and to the postseason right around the corner. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we have the cross-country team. Come on back with us.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion. I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness. I like balance.
That's why I chose.
I chose Division II.
We're coming down to the wire here on the Roadrunner Review. During the month of October, our cross-country team hosted the Roadrunner Invitational at Washington Park. And this is always a fun event for runners and the fans.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And we thought we'd make things just a little bit interesting as we mic'd up head coach Nick Muss, and we followed him around both the men and the women's race. So let's enjoy what we got.
Big points, guys! This is for the win! You can't let Ryder go! Teamwork, Metro! Be smart! Losing my voice already. I don't know what the heck the rest of the race is going to be like. It's exciting. The weather is awesome out here right now. Hey, that's some fun, dude. Get to that last 2 miles. Let's let loose. Okay, this is home. Your friends, your family, they're all here to see you guys race and compete. Good luck out there, coach. Hit those marks at the miles. Relax a little, Bill. Hit those marks, guys. Let's go, Metro. You're good. Keep a smile on your face. This is fun. It's cross country, okay? Keep those shoulders down. Eli, you look fantastic. Right in with these guys. They're a great group to be with. Great job. Always look ahead. Always look ahead. Get the next one. Get the next one. Great job. Great job. You're looking great. Stay patient. Stay patient and smooth. Got out on that last 2K. Come on, Bill. You don't let a guy pull ahead at home. Keep working. Move, move. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Ari, you're having the race of your life. You got to get these 2. Let's work up to Jamila. Well, Brianna had she cut 12 seconds down in a half a mile. My voice is completely gone. Come on, Eli, finish! Finish! Yes! Yeah! We had 5 guys under 27. Man, the guys had a great race. Holy cow. 5 weeks till conference, we have 7 weeks till regionals, and we have 9 weeks till nationals. We have lots of time. Don't worry, okay? I have confidence in you, okay? Great job.
Big thanks to Coach Moss for allowing us to follow him around in cross-country meet. Good stuff by our own Eric Lansing. Now it's time for top plays, which are brought to you by the Regency. Play number 5 comes from you from the Roadrunners Invitational, where Jason Carey finishes 7th overall, completing the 8K race in the time of 26 minutes and 7 seconds. The sophomore helped his team finish 2nd, only behind Carl Mesa. Brianna Hemming was stellar at the Invitational, finishing 2nd overall in the 6K race. The junior crossed the line in the time of 22 minutes and 38 seconds.
We head to men's soccer in play number 4. Nolan Barth on the attack. He lofts the big ball to a wide open Danny Arubla and stopped the tape. Where does Arubla go? Looks like there's a lot of room on the top shelf, as you can see here. Arubla goes top corner for the pretty goal, and that's why Arubla is one of the top scorers in the RMAC.
Play number 3 comes from volleyball, and it's Savannah Garcia. Phenomenal defensive performance against Black Hills State at home. The senior was all over the court, tallying a career-high 29 digs in the 3-1 win over the Yellow Jackets. All right, we stopped the tape because the number 1 play of October has yet to be decided. Carissa Price and Jordan Post have joined us back in the show to decide who's the number 1 pick.
That's right, Myles and I are going to face off in a penalty kick to decide which play will be number 1. Myles is playing for Carissa Price and her sick hat trick against Regis, and I'm playing for Jordan Post and her incredible blast against Regis in that same game. If Myles makes the goal, then Chris's play will be number 1. If I make the save, then Jordan's play will be number 1. Start the madness.
All right, so you see the back post right there? You're gonna try to play the ball with the inside of your foot to the back post.
Don't let him intimidate you. You're gonna look at what way he looks before he steps up to take the PK. You're gonna be fine. You got this.
All right. Although it was a fluke that Myles got that goal in, and although I can get a warm-up, but our number 2 play comes in a big-time game. Number 2 came up huge for the red and blue. Carissa Price is flying up the field. She centers to the top of the box to Tess Hagenlock, who apparently has eyes in the back of her head. She realizes that Jordan Post is all alone, and hold on tight, the rocket is coming quick. The keeper has no chance, and Jordan records her 2nd goal of the year. That is incredible teamwork by your Roadrunners.
Our top play comes from the talented Carissa Price, who scored not 1, not 2, but 3 goals in the big win over Regis. Goal number 1 came in the first half. Hagenlock centered to Crash, who is in the box, and she uses her old noggin to beat the keep for the 1-0 lead. Second frame now, and check this out. Rolf gets cheeky with the back heel and nutmegs the defender. Price did the rest. She beats the helpless defender and then rips the shot just underneath the crossbar. And for the hat trick, Rolf from the corner. And Price is crushing it with the cranium. The senior forward leads the RMAC in goals, and you can bet she'll be major talks for Player of the Year honors. That's as far as we're going to go on this episode of the Roadrunner Review. I would like to thank Carissa Price, Jordan Post, and Coach Peets for their help. Remember, check out the girls and the entire women's soccer team at GoMetroState.com.
For Carissa Price, Jordan Post, Coach Adrian Peets, Lennox Williams, Kermit Ball, Eric Lansing, and Myles Potter, I'm Davy Burke, and we'll see you next month.